Broadcasting again from Big Bear. This is our Tuesday instructional video. It's freaking cold outside. I should probably... Hey, come here, Bear. I'm outside with my boy. Can you see him? Bear, come here. Say what's up to the camera, dude. Yeah, it's cold out here. The baby's sleeping inside, so I'm kind of cruising outside trying to get this video done. Hopefully the sun will peak, but I'm freezing. But let's get to it, man. What we're building off what we did last week a little bit with the properties of a rhombus, and we're going to take it a step further today. But I just wanted to kind of cover, is my pen going to recognize or not? I just kind of want to cover a little bit of what we did last week. And a rhombus, the key components of a rhombus are this. Okay, is that all four side lengths are congruent. Okay, that's what makes a rhombus. And if you don't know how to spell it, right, it's R-H-O-M-B-U-S, rhombus. Okay, that's what makes it a rhombus, that the four sides are congruent. Now, it gets a little different here because you're going to have these little diagonals that are going to break this rhombus into different pieces. Now, I'm going to try and switch up my color here so you can see. But remember, all these little angles over here are going to be congruent. Okay, and we learned that last week. Now, another component is that all these, I'll just try and change it up as quickly as possible. All these angles here are going to be congruent to each other. Now, let's use this information, and we all know for a fact that these angles in the middle are all right angles. That's what we did last week. And we'll kind of start a little bit with a review. Now, I'm going to change this because technically this is your homework problem. And I'm going to change this from 60 to, let's say, like 53. Okay? And based off the diagram that I gave you, we know that this angle, this angle, this angle, and this angle right here are all congruent. Okay, we also know that we have 90-degree angles in the middle. Okay, and the other thing we also know is that, hey, these angles here, 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 and here are congruent. So based on that, right, based on that information I gave you, what do we know that we can fill in? Let's go to the black for our answers. Well, we know angle 3 is 90 degrees because it's in the middle. So angle 3 is 90 degrees. Okay, what else do we know? It looks like all these angles are 53. So obviously these two, angle 1 is going to be 53 degrees. Angle 2 down here is going to be 53 degrees. Okay, I love it. Now I think this is this is D up here, A, B, C, D. This is because we're going to need that later, that letter up here. Okay, now let's switch. Holy smokes, it's cold. There's a breeze coming right now. Now they're looking for angle 5 and they're looking for angle 4. We can do that, okay, because we know that we have 53 and we have 90 right here. And all three angles in a triangle add up to 90 degrees, or add up to 180, right? All three angles in a triangle add up to 180. So let's just say 90 plus 53, right? And 90 plus 53 I think is 143. And let's subtract that from 180. I think we get 37. Okay, so that means that this angle is 37, and this angle is 37. This angle up here is 37, and this angle up here is 37. So we can actually fill out some information for 37 degrees. 5 and 6 are also 37 degrees, right? Okay, now last thing, let's take and see what the heck they're asking over here. They want angle ADC. So from A to D to C. That's from A to D to C. And what that does is that actually it's combining both of these angles together. So what's 53 and 53? I would say 106. Okay, what about DAB, right? DAB, from D to A to B. That's from D to A to B down here. Oh, that's combining these two angles. 37 and 37, add them together. 37 plus 37, I think, is 74 degrees. Okay, how's that looking right there? Pretty simple, right? I mean, that's really what we reviewed. Okay, and given what I did right there, you can do the homework problem that I gave you. Okay, now I'm actually going to pull up. No, I don't want to save that. And I really didn't want to close Sketchbook, did I? But that's okay. Give me a second to open it back up. Actually see how that's back to 60. That's actually going to be one of your homework problems. Now I'm going to erase what I have going here because we've got new stuff over here. Okay, this is new. This is the new. Now, what do we know? Okay, well, let's go to some new information here for today's lesson. Let's look at, we're going to have a rhombus, and that was actually a really straight line for once in my life using a sketch pad. So much harder than it looks. Okay, a rhombus, we know for a fact that all four of these outside lengths are congruent. Okay, what else do we know? Oh my goodness. Okay, we know that the inside is right angles. Now, this is dealing less with angles and more with side lengths. We have angles here and here and here and here, but let's see what's happening here. The one thing I want to add is that this piece right here is congruent to this piece down here. So this little part of the diagonal here is congruent to this part of the diagonal here. And this little piece over here on the left is congruent to this piece on the right. So that's the new information. Now for your homework, I'm going to switch this up a little bit. I'm going to change this guy, and I'm going to change this guy. Okay, it says LP. And they're talking about what? MO? Where's O? Is this O up here? Okay. Now, let's see what I want to do here because I want to make sure that we, what did it say that was? It said it was 4 and 6. Oh man, so LP, we're going to say LP is 5. LP is 5. And we'll say MO is 24. Okay, that's what we're going to do here. And we're going to kind of go through this problem together. I'm actually going to change this 37. Let's change it to like 41 degrees. Okay, now what I want you to do is take a second. I want you to press pause and I want you to copy this entire thing down right here so we have our notes. Right, given LP is 5, MO is 24, we change this to 41 degrees and we're going to have notes and we're going to kind of go through this together. Okay? Now press play. Okay, we can come back and we're going to kind of go through this together. And let's see what they're asking. Now the first thing I know about this rhombus is that all these are right angles in the middle. Okay, so we know 4, measure of angle 4 is 90 degrees. We know that for a fact. Okay, now we know this guy here and this guy here are both 41. Okay, so I can put a 41 degrees here if I want to. Okay, so angle 1 is really 41 degrees. The sun came out, it's hitting my back, it feels amazing. Okay, and we got to find angle 2 and angle 3. Well, let's do the same thing we did last time. Let's say 90 plus 41. 90 plus 41, I think that's 131. And let's subtract that from 180. Well, I think it's 49. So these guys up here, angle 2 and angle 3 are both 49 degrees. 49 degrees, 49 degrees. Okay, now what else are they asking here? They're asking for measure of angle LON. LON. From here to here to here. LON. You see that down here? Because we're only dealing with angles right now. LON. LON. Well, these top guys, 2 and 3, are both 49. 49 and 49. So we have to add 49 and 49 together, and I think we get 98. Okay, so this guy's 98 degrees. And what else do they want? They want OLM. From O to L to M. Well, let's highlight what that looks like, just so you can see it. From O to L to M. They want that angle right there. Well, isn't that 41 and 41? Yeah, okay, that's 82 degrees. 82, I love it. Okay, now let's see what else they want. They want from L to N. Well, what do we have going on here? The key is we put this information in the picture. Okay, let's put it in the picture. We know for a fact from L to P is 5. And from here to here is 5. Well, we know from here to here is also 5. Because these two pieces, like I said, are congruent. This piece here are congruent. If this is 5, This is 5, right? What are they asking for from L to N? Well, from L all the way to N is just going to be 5 plus 5 is 10. Okay? And they're asking from P to N. Well, what's from P to N? Well, isn't P to N just 5 right there? Yep. Easy money. Okay, now they're saying from O to P. From O to P. Well, let's put our information in. Let's change colors here. We said MO is 24. From M all the way to O up here is 24. Well, can't we do 24 divided by 2 and get these little pieces? Right? This piece here is 12 from here to here. And this piece here is 12 from here to here. Okay, so let's see what they're asking now. They want from O to P. Well, from O to P is 12. And now they want what? They want from M to P. From M to P. Well, what's M to P? Yeah, that's also 12. Okay, easy. Easy money, right? So all we're doing is taking our information, using the properties of a rhombus that I gave you, right? And then we're just kind of going from there, okay? And plugging them in and seeing what we got. Okay, now this wasn't really anything new as far as just the properties of the different segments. Okay, what we're going to do for Thursday's lesson is we're going to have the Pythagorean theorem involved, okay, which is our a squared plus b squared equals c squared. That's going to get in the mix here because we're going to start to find these little outside pieces, right, which is going to be a new added element. Okay, but your homework, just given the notes that we did here, hold on, let me use my finger here. I'm actually going to attach your homework to the school loop email that I sent to you this morning. Okay, and other than that, I'm going to actually keep it right here on the video pulled up. Okay, and if you want, what we can do here is we can erase this number 14, and we'll call him number 1. And we'll erase this number 15 here, and we'll call him number 2. Okay, 1 and 2. Now what you're going to do is you're going to send me an email in School Loop, right? You're going to open up your Loop mail, and then you're going to title it, right? Open up your Loop mail and title it, you know, Tuesday homework. And all you're going to do in your Tuesday homework, that's going to be the subject, right? Is you're going to put number 1, and you're going to type this out, and you can put measure of angle 1 equals whatever your answer is. Measure of angle 2 equals whatever your answer is, all the way with all this information down here. Okay, then also in your loop mail, number 2, right? ln equals, give me whatever ln is, okay, and all this information over here for this problem. Okay, so let me actually clear this out really quickly, and then I'm going to reload it up. So if on your YouTube video you just want to keep it paused, right, so that we don't even have to open the attachment, and you have your assignment right here that you can kind of go through, and we'll go from there. So I'm excited for Thursday's lesson to do a little Pythagorean theorem. I'm actually probably going to use these exact 2 problems here, and I'm just going to throw in a little bit of my own information. I'm going to erase the stuff at the bottom, and we're gonna use these 2 diagrams. So yeah, I look forward to hearing from you. Remember, your check-in with me, your check-in is you turning in your homework. Now, if you don't turn in your homework, you need to you still need to check in. Give me just say, hey, on your title it would just say check in Tuesday, and then just give me the date, okay? And that's it. Just say hi or whatever. So appreciate you kids. I want you to be mindful. Look at your grades, okay, because they're going to be going up. I can tell you that for a fact if you're doing your work. All right? Peace. I'll see you in a minute. A minute in my time, but I'll see you on Thursday when I send you your stuff. Later, kids.